What's up? That reminds me of somebody because that's what they always say. What's up? What's up? But listen, I wanted to hop on real quick and talk about this idea that, like, when we're desperate, why selling? I'm like, what is the title of this thing? Why selling doesn't work when we're desperate and what to do about it. Is that okay with you if I give you some ninja hacks on a Saturday? I don't know about you, but I love continuously learning. My name is Kristen Gutierrez. I am a best-selling author, a keynote speaker, and a high-impact coach, helping people move the needle in their business. And as a 20-year corporate sales professional, I know a thing or two about moving the needle when it comes to revenue and creating deals and having meetings and doing activity. But let me just level set with you for a second. Let me know in the chat if you're here live, if you're watching the replay. We are streaming to YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm trying to stream to TikTok too. So I've got a TikTok campaign to try to get me up to 1,000 followers because I think that's what's required. I can't really figure it out over there. But let me know if you're watching live or catching the replay. So also tell me, like, are you in sales? Yes, I'm in sales, or no, I am not. I am actually going to imagine that most people watching this aren't in sales, and so you've already tuned out. But let me tell you something. Are you ready? If you are an author, aspiring author or current author, if you're a business owner, if you're an attorney, if you are a coach or an entrepreneur or own your own business or have a side hustle, I hate to break it to you, you're in sales. Even teams I coach, this concept of seller's mindset as a workshop. I've got free masterclasses out there on this stuff, guys. Go check it out. But like, everyone is in sales, no matter where you are layered in the organization. It just depends. Like, am I hunting for new business, or am I talking to current clients about what they're currently buying from us, right? Project management versus sales. But let's just take a step back and say that everyone is in sales and is responsible for that little, like, the cherry on top when interacting with people that do business with the company you work at and or your company. And so I'm going to give you a strategy today on a Saturday that's going to help set you apart and release yourself from the outcomes, right? Because what is the title of this thing again? It was so good. Why selling doesn't work when you're desperate and what to do about it, right? So that's the thing. When we're desperate, like 20 years corporate selling, and previous to that, selling credit cards at retail stores where I worked all throughout high school and college. My parents were both very successful salespeople. My grandparents were teachers. They were selling their students on the idea of, like, why you should be learning. So go thank your kids' teachers next week and say, thank you for selling my kids on why they should be so passionate about learning these next few years, right? It's a little bit of a stretch, but it's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because especially for people I coach and entrepreneurs who I help step in to monetizing their expertise, when you don't have a system and when you are desperate, people can feel it. Because you know what sales actually is? It is the transfer of energy. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get interrupted by my kid because it's Saturday. Okay, so sales is the transfer of energy. And when your energy is down, because, like, even if I'm out there looking for podcasts to be guests on, there is an energy that I'm communicating through DMs or in the stuff that I'm producing, that it's either good energy or bad energy, yucky energy. And when seasoned salespeople, people have been selling like a year or longer, when they're starting to feel the heat, maybe it's self-induced because it's end of month, end of quarter, end of year. Maybe it's coming from the top, like, hey, we really got to look at your pipeline. That makes us feel nervous and anxious, and that has potential to become desperation. And so I'm going to get to the point in case Jack comes in. So when we're desperate, like, oh, my prospect's not calling me back, and like I only have one deal in the pipeline instead of 20 deals in the pipeline, it's obvious. It can be felt by the other person that you're selling to, even if you're a sales ninja. In the world I come from, machine translation, L&D, big localization programs, like I've got that. But if I'm in a state of desperation, and like, trust you me, I worked seasons upon seasons in different states, right? If I was in a state of desperation, the client could feel it. Granted, yes, sometimes they ghost us or actually don't call back because they're busy, or a fire came up, or somebody got laid off, or somebody quit, or they're on vacation, but they can feel your energy. And I would always coach my teams, the more deals you can have, the less anxious about the one deal you'll be. Can I give you a ninja tip? Write this down. 100% divorce yourself from the outcome about whether or not they will buy from you. When you release pressure on whether this one person will buy from me or not, now you are free to go find more people who will buy from you. Whether you're selling individuals or selling corporations, like B2B, B2C, did you know that there are 7 billion people on this planet? And so one company, one person doesn't want to buy from you right now or at all. They're getting you that much closer to the next person who does. But if we don't come from a sales background, and if we don't have the knowledge of like, ooh, go for no, and like keep going, and like we're not going to win, we're going to win like 25%, 40% of our deals, like whatever the statistic is for your company. If you have a system to protect your mindset, if you have a system to set meetings, if you have a system to get more deals and to be human, then you can keep showing up like a pro and not an amateur. Who wants to be an amateur? Not me. You know that not everyone needs or wants to buy from you. So when you 100% divorce yourself from the outcome, that is when truly you will be free to make more offers. So listen, I have an offer. Join us on Saturday, April 27th for the Say Yes and Figure It Out Masterclass. I'm 10xing life, you guys. Like, I don't have time to sit around and wait anymore for someone else to make my dreams come true. Can I get an amen? It is on me, and I am capable, and I cannot wait to continue to pour into you and to over deliver to all of my audiences and to my communities and to my friends and my followers, over deliver on this concept of free content. Because if my free content is this good, guess what people pay for? But show up to the free 4-hour masterclass, Say Yes and Figure It Out, on Saturday, April 27th. I will drop the link in the replay in the comments. And I've got special guests. I've got like the purpose expert, Gabrielle Boucher, coming. She co-owns the company, the Purpose Company, with her husband, Brian Boucher. They are next level ninja. And like, literally, if you need an idea, like, hey, Gab, like, can you describe me in 5 words or less? It's not what I would actually say to her, but like, I'm going to credit her right now. Gab gave me, she's like, Kristen, you're the LFG girl. Like, you just take action and make it happen. Say yes and figure it out. Like, say yes and figure it out. Like, she just came up with that one day in like a generic group coaching call. Gab is so good. Anybody that knows her loves her. And the other speaker I'm having is Dr. Andrea Vitz. And Dr. Vitz, my good friend and coach, she wrote the You've Never Met. And I'm not even going to kid with you. Who's here all about fast tracking your results? Because that's the thing. Like, if I can give you the simple system in this 4-hour masterclass to actually go after and complete, like crush your Q2 goals, would that be worth your time? Yes. Andrea, in 1 half-hour session, transformed my life. Like, she is that good. And she's going to come in and share some of her goodness with everyone who attends on Saturday, April 27th. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. Divorce yourself from the outcome and, like, go find more people, more humans, more departments, more companies, more entrepreneurs, more people who want to buy what you have. And the people who say no, bless them and say thank you. And the people who say not right now, say that's okay. Put them in your pipeline and keep moving. I hope this message was helpful. If you have any questions,